Top 5 dumbbell strength builders for your fitter retirement. You know, when we retire, we quit the 9 to 5 or the 9 to 9 or whatever crazy hours we worked for years to support our families. It's essential we rebuild our lean, strong, firm muscle. Let's look at what I call our 5 to Thrive program. 5 great dumbbell exercises women and men can do to really jumpstart retirement, and it's been effective for many nice folks over the years. Hi, I'm Kevin, your 70-plus host for our Loving 50-plus channel. I've been a health and fitness trainer since the 1970s. And I know as us 60-plussers, you are particularly sharp. So first things first, to always check with your doctor before starting any exercise program. Any aches or pains or shortness of breath, stop. We're beyond that, I'll just guts it out, like we used to do over the years. Well, let's start our 5 to Thrive program with one of my favorites, the dumbbell squat. We start with a dumbbell in each hand using a weight we can easily do for 12 to 15 repetitions. You can also use, 2 plastic water jugs, gallon water bottles. We talked about those before. A gallon of water weighs about, 8 1/3 pounds. So 2 gallons is 16 2/3 pounds, if I remember my grammar school math. So you may want to start with a half a gallon of water in each. Remember, when we strength train, no matter what you're doing, the first set is always a warm-up set. Now, obviously, we're all different sizes. You may have long legs or short legs or long torso or a short torso. The nice thing is with a dumbbell in each hand, you'll find that it's easier to get in a comfortable position for our backs and our knees. So, okay, let's use a light weight for 12 repetitions at a dumbbell squat or the gallon water bottle squat. Now, 16-plussers, especially if you are new to weight training, you can rest between sets for, say, 90 seconds to 2 minutes. You're just getting started. Second set, let's try for 15 repetitions. Hey, if the last few reps are getting tough, you can always put the dumbbells down and finish your reps with just your body weight. You'll find when you're using body weight, you may be able to go down a little bit, a little bit more than usual. Great. Next, an exercise that can energize your body, strengthen your muscles, and make it easier, to carry stuff, like your tailgating cooler, at your next football game or summer picnic. And of course, it's going to be loaded with lots of icy water and maybe a little bit of wine or a couple of beers in there. So for our second 5 to Thrive program, grab your dumbbells and any size, whatever's comfortable for you, and you're going to do the farmer's walk. We've done this before. This is great for strength, but can also help firm your legs, your hips, and even your caboose region. Let's do a 1-minute walk, back straight, don't lean over, chest high, shoulders back. Take a walk around the house, nice and comfortable. Rest, put the weights down, rest for 2 minutes. Work your way up to 2-minute walks holding the dumbbells. The third exercise in our 5 to Thrive program is the dumbbell chest press. Our chest area is, it's often neglected in exercise programs, but it's vitally important for how we feel, how we look. The chest is often kind of the first area you notice when, somebody's walking up to you. But after decades, you lean over a desk or lean over your laptop, our poor chest muscles can be saggy and weak. And there aren't many daily activities that maintain chest muscle. So getting up from the floor, pushing open a door, hugging our loved ones, and lots of other daily activities become difficult. Now, we've got several other videos on our Loving 50-plus channel that describe great chest exercises such as the wall or counter or knee or floor push-up. Well, our wonderful bodies, they thrive on variation. So let's look at the dumbbell chest press. You can do these on a bench or on the floor. We're going to grab a light weight to start off. Okay, when I said a light weight, I mean a light weight, a weight you can easily do 15 to 20 repetitions. Reason is, I want you to concentrate on feeling the exercise in your chest muscle, not your shoulders. So, position the weight, get yourself down easily using a very light weight, Position the weight over your chest, not over your shoulders. You're going to start off concentrating more on squeezing your chest on the way up than stretching on the way down. You're going to do nice, easy sets with elbows bent, the weight over your chest. I see a lot of times, like I was talking about, people end up with the weight over their shoulders. Don't. It's how to get a shoulder injury. If you do it safely over your chest, you'll get all the benefits. So you're going to start off with a set of, say, 10 to 12 repetitions. Nice and easy and slow. Elbows bent, squeezing your chest on the way up. Rest for, 90 seconds or 2 minutes. Then second set, you're going to do 12 to 15 repetitions. Squeeze that chest on the way up. Part of the thing is, with chest movements, even when they're doing, we did a series before with the elastic bands, people just don't feel anything in their chest. It's difficult because your shoulders want to take over. The whole movement is squeezing your chest. Squeezing your chest. On the way down, stretching it. Let's give your chest muscles the attention they deserve. As they firm up over the coming months, you're going to be surprised that even your clothes fit differently. And pretty soon, you'll be known for giving the best bear hugs. Now, the fourth exercise in our 5 to Thrive program is the dumbbell row. It's great for strengthening and firming your back muscles, your latissimus dorsi or lats, in addition to your trapezius or your traps, your spinal erectors, which run along your spine, and lots of other helpful muscles are going to firm up and get stronger. Okay, you can use your bench or that trusty chair we always use. One hand on there. If you got a bench, you're able to put a knee up, leg back a little bit, weight hanging down. You're going to pull it up, feel it in your back, stretch. Pull it up, stretch. You're not going out like this. It's not a rear delt exercise. And after you've been doing it for a while, you can stretch down a little bit more as long as you're not leaning back. All you want to do is stretch your back muscle. Pull it up, stretch your back muscle. Pull it up, stretch your back muscle. So, you can do a set of 10 to 12 to start out with, rest for 60, 90, 120 seconds, whatever it takes where your breath is back to normal. Then do a second set, say 12 to 15 repetitions each side. The fifth exercise in our 5 to Thrive program is designed to help your arms become stronger and firmer. Don't neglect your arms. How are you going to strengthen your shoulders, your chest, your back without strong arms? Can't happen. Plus, if you don't have strong arms, what are you going to do when your grandchild says, make a muscle? Blink your eyelids? Come on. Well, let's do a combination biceps curl with a triceps kickback component. We've got some other videos with individual biceps and triceps exercise, but this exercise will help our 60-plussers starting out. First set of 10 reps, second set of 12 reps. You can do these standing up. You can curl it up and back. 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 And switch to the other arm. Or you could do leaning over. If you want a little more of a stretch, you'd curl it up and kick it back. Curl it up and kick it back. If you do it bent over, you're going to get a little more feeling in your triceps than you would standing up. First set, 12 reps, rest between each set. Second set, 15 reps each arm. And that was really great, but let's not forget to get in our brisk walks, our pickleball, our Pilates, our biking, our swimming, our yogaing, all the great fun activities to help our mobility, our flexibility, and keep our cardiovascular systems pumping like the pistons on a big steam locomotive. Remember, we're here to strengthen and firm your amazing 60-plus body. Thanks for watching our Loving 50 Plus episode. I appreciate you being here.